Hey everybody. I wasn't planning on making a video about this kind of thing. About this subject today. I was actually thinking about something else, but this is a prayer request for my son. I had mentioned it on a, a a comment on Lily Girl's post when she was asking for prayer requests, but um, I want y'all to pray for my son. He's 18 years old and he's a sweetheart. And he's been going through he's OCD. He's just over, and he has not always been this way. When he was a kid, when he was young, he was just very outgoing and just really, he's just so capable. He's just a people person. He's a leader, and he is a believer. The thing is, several years ago, the Lord, really started working in his life and pointing out things that he needed to make right, because he had been doing things that weren't right. He'd been doing some stuff, and so that was good, but the enemy came in, I think, and just sort of twisted it and has made him he just is always afraid that he's going to do something wrong, or he feels guilty, or he is just overly, like he's working a job right now at the church, and he's just so meticulous, and he doesn't want to he's getting paid for it, and so he's just concerned about like if he doesn't do the job well, and it takes him longer to do things because he wants to make sure it's done right, and on and on and on, and he's just so burdened, and he doesn't want to be that way. And he's had some other issues that the enemy has just attacked him with, and things that he told us his parents. And it just breaks my heart, because he's such a sweet kid, and that's not him. That is not him. And I have told him so many times just to, let it go, that Jesus doesn't beat you. He's a leading shepherd, but it's got to be the Holy Spirit. And I just ask you all to pray for him, that the Lord will really set him free, so that he can be at peace and really happy and joyful in the Lord, and to not feel this burden that he has. However the Lord leads you, but I'd really appreciate it if you just lift him up right now, because he went off to work a few minutes ago just really down and just stressed out, and it is a spiritual battle. It is just an insidious thing, and I know the enemy knows what the Lord can do with him, and so he is just going after him tooth and nail. Anyway, that's my prayer request for the day. I may come on later with something else. I've heard about the earthquake in Turkey, and the earthquake, let's see, there was somewhere else. I can't remember. I'm losing track of where all the earthquakes are. And I just can't believe that we're still not having one. I don't live in California. I live in Texas. But I just can't believe how... I feel like we must be on when you bend a bow back so far, or you bend a piece of wood and you feel like it's going to crack. I just can't imagine it going any longer. Anyway, all that to say, thank you for your prayers.